This is your second stimulus package update. Today is Wednesday, October 14th, and I'm going to give you some updates, what was discussed this morning as well as last night, and talk about the state of the stimulus package discussions as well as what's actually going to be voted on in just a few days. What kind of stimulus will that include? Hello everyone, my name is Randy and welcome to the Late Night Grind. This is a brand new YouTube channel, so I would really appreciate it if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, as well as smash that thumbs up button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, promote smaller channels like this one. As I said, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, well, let's get into it. Well, Steve Mnuchin and Nancy Pelosi had a phone call this morning to discuss, of course, the stimulus package. What else did they talk about? Unfortunately, nothing of any substance was really discussed. Nothing moved forward. Nothing really got any closer to becoming a reality. And unfortunately, they're not going to speak again until tomorrow. For some reason, they only speak once a day. Apparently, they have other more important things to attend to. So here's the basis of the disagreements. The Republicans recently put out a $1.8 trillion stimulus package proposal, which Nancy Pelosi has outlined over the last 3 or 4 days through various letters that she feels it's just not enough. It's not substantial enough. There's a bunch of things that she wants money in there for. She wants funds allocated for a lot of different things. The main thing from their phone call was that she feels that there needs to be a lot more funds allocated for testing and tracing, which is kind of interesting because the United States has by far done the most testing, as well as overall, as well as per million people, and it's climbing. More and more testing done every single day. So I'm not exactly sure what Nancy Pelosi is talking about. It seems to be just one of those sticking points that she's going to use as a basis to reject the offer. But it seems to be becoming more and more clear that Nancy Pelosi doesn't seem to be interested in actually just getting a stimulus deal done as quickly as possible. She just seems bent on having her side win. Because in her viewpoint, I think if they would actually get a stimulus package out before the election, she probably feels like that would help Donald Trump win the election. And of course, they don't get along at all. Nancy Pelosi does not want that to happen, and she will try to stop it at all costs, including holding the American people hostage to some of the funds that they've been promising. That's not all her fault. The Republicans are certainly held to blame as well, because there's probably some negotiating and some compromises that they could make as well. So yesterday, Nancy Pelosi actually did an interview with CNN with Wolf Blitzer, and it's been going kind of viral now. It actually got very heated because even Wolf Blitzer and CNN starting to ask Nancy Pelosi, okay, what's really the holdup? Why can't we just pass this $1.8 trillion proposal? It's a massive proposal. And again, she went on to explain that she feels that the Republicans and even some of the people at CNN don't know the needs of the American people like she does. Simply because she was elected, she feels like she has the in and actually knows what they need. And she sends out these bullet point letters every single day outlining everything that she feels needs to be covered in this stimulus package. It was actually a really interesting and heated interview. I'll link that in the description below so you can go check that out when you're done watching this video. If this continues, if CNN continues to put pressure on Nancy Pelosi, and as well, recently there have been some House Democrats that actually spoke out and urged Nancy Pelosi to just accept this proposal. It's a very good, expansive proposal and is very close to what they want anyway. If she continues to get more pressure, then there will obviously could be getting closer to a deal, a more larger comprehensive deal being done. The frustrating part about all this is that the Republicans continue to say that they're going to put a bill out there that's just for the $1,200 stimulus checks, or just for unemployment, or just for rent and mortgage forbearance. The thing is, those bills are not going to go anywhere. The Democrats are going to reject them right as soon as they come out. There's almost no point in voting on it, but they're going to be doing it anyway. Donald Trump himself has said he wants more stimulus. He even tweeted it out that says, stimulus, go big or go home. That's his way of putting pressure on both sides to get a deal done before the election. Having said that, he said he does want to get a bill voted on to be able to get some kind of stimulus out. So what's going to be voted on in the next couple of days? Well, this is actually going to be a smaller stimulus package. Donald Trump said he would move forward with it because it's basically using allocated funds that were originally allocated in the CARES Act that were unused. So a president can move forward with executive actions and use those funds for how he sees fit. In this case, sending out $1,200 stimulus checks. Now, of course, it's a much smaller package. Things like unemployment are not discussed. PPP is not discussed. A whole bunch of other smaller stuff was not discussed as well because there's simply not enough unused funds from the CARES Act to cover that kind of stuff. So this is pretty sad news for most Americans, especially the ones that rely on the extra unemployment boost because they were forcibly shut down and forcibly had their paychecks taken away from them. They rely on this kind of thing. So the faster a deal can get done, the better. Unfortunately, it's the two sides just are not playing nice right now. And unfortunately as well, it comes right on the forefront of a major election. But if you listen to Donald Trump, he said after the election, after he gets elected, he will absolutely push for a larger, more comprehensive deal. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another stimulus update. Thanks for watching.